Thank you for tuning in with Enchantress. That is me, the Babbler. That is me on this revolutionary rise of an uprise at this time. And so here I am tuning in with the notes from the universe, oracle cards here for an energetic boost me up. So thank you for tuning in. If you are, then may you receive all that you need to continue to breed and seed on your alignment so that you may continuously progress in your success. And so the notes from the universe are on love and connection, or oracle cards, a 60 card deck that was created by Mike Dooley. And so I like these cards because they're just like little pick-me-up, cheerful notes from the universe, created in a loving, fantastic way to help align you in vibration and frequency so that you can just regulate, elevate, and evolutionize your own experience. So I like them, and they are cute and cuddly. You know? So take what resonates, let go what does not, and anything else, just look at it like poetry for the soul, from the soul, for the soul. Here we go. Messages that are going to lead to our whole, united kingdom existing within ourselves at this time. What kind of day have we had? Convince yourself, not others. The need to clarify, explain, or justify oneself in personal relationships is always self-serving. What's important is knowing the truth about why you felt the need, because it often points to insecurities that could be dealt with in more effective ways. Hi-ho, the universe. Convince yourself, not others. It's one of the most difficult things to do because we always feel like this defense mechanism of a way to react in some kind of way, especially when someone wants to come in and try to tell us, go that way. Try to tell us something about ourselves, or when we're trying to do something, go that way. He's nuts. He's looking for the bone. Convince yourself, not others. That something is a kind of way. I think that the more that we try to convince ourselves, the more that we try to convince ourselves to others is more of a reality check, of a mirror reflect that we need to detect so that we can introspect and really be on some majestic align to realize that my need, like really feel this breed of a seed, like my need to have to feel the need to have to convince myself to you see, would be me, this mirror reflection reflecting back to me giving me this wonderful opportunity to be like, whoa, sister, the reason you feel so compelled to have to be so extra with your way to be able to have to like convince someone today is because maybe you're not convinced in some kind of way. Who is it that you speak to when we see through, and that kind of thing too. So just take that in, replay if you need. But, these are just some cosmic seeds. You might not know now, but you will. Think of someone very, very special to you. Now feel yourself bursting with love for them. Now mentally shower, drench, and soak them in that love. Now mentally shower, drench, and soak yourself in my love. Now feel it always, the universe. It's so funny because I was reading this and I was going to say, okay, fine, that's fine and dandy. And I agree with the universe too. You can go and send some showers of love to everyone and any who that you want to do, even if you do it in secret too, because that's the kind of things that we can do. Just the same way that we can have the reversal effect of sending someone else something that's not nice. But let's not even get into that level of display. But we're talking about love any kind of way, in every kind of way. So here we are, like, bursting with love, sending this to someone else other than, ourselves, now to send it back to ourselves. Because I was, I'm not trying to take away the selfishness, the selflessness, or anything like that, because there isn't enough love. There should, There's plenty of love to go around, okay? There's never not enough. We should oversaturate this, like, feeling, vibration, like, people like to associate it with certain kind of like experiences that can taint the seed or the breed or the idea of love. But again, separate experience from the reality of the vibration, the frequency of what love actually is. And there's no taint to that stain at all. You know what I mean? You might not know now, but you will. Okay? And I was gonna say that to shower yourself with this, drench yourself in this self-love saturation of a feeling, of an energy, of a frequency, of a vibration, because you too are deserving of this, and just as within exudes on out. And that is what this is all about, to be able to just burst on out in that kind of way. What kind of pull do you think, what kind of sway do you have when you vibrate in such a way to bring that to you in every kind of way? Yes, we got the polarities of everything too, but that's not the vibration that you're going to be frequencing and tuning into. You know what I'm saying? So we got to think through. We got to get out of old paradigm ways of thinking that will box you in and tell you different. But you got to put it in with a little spin and just be like, stop it. Forgive me. But don't, because this is life and life happens, you know what I mean? And to get so caught up in the perfection of what we think something should be perceived as or received as takes away the authenticity of just what it really is as. And this is life being lived in every single moment, second. There's no edits in that. You have more options than you realize. Didn't this come up the other day, guys? It sure is hard to get really angry at someone when you can think of all the reasons you love them. And you can. The universe. Okay. What else is God? We got one more message coming in. You glow, we beam. Thanks. In case anyone should ask, your heart isn't so large because of your wings. It's your wings that are so large because of your heart. Sometimes loving so much can be pretty heavy. Right. Thanks for all you've shared. The universe. P.S. It's just another one of those nutty body algorithm things. You know what I mean? Okay, and I was bursting with love. But either way, messages sent from above. You needn't worry. There's no one in your life who hasn't already loved you. They're all just learning how to show it. Big sillies, the universe. So I like these messages. Let me know what you think about these messages and what you think about the notes from the universe and how they resonate with you. And even if they just, cheer you up too, just listening to the loving messages that are sent to be received, if you so catalog pick them and want them for your own need that you need to just align with, and take this moment to breathe. You know what I mean? So, so I just thank you all. All there is to love has been there all along. When you begin to find love in people and places where you haven't found it before, it's always because you've grown. You so rock the universe. And that is the same message that was said the other day too, although these messages are timeless. And so here we go. Love in spite of it all. Definitely. So, maybe there are some things that are just going on that can be a little bit sometimes difficult to just be like, find your role, your part, your play, your active way of whatever it is that's going to be for that situation you see, and then be careful and mindful and conscious of what it is that you are seeding, even in your thought processes of whatever it is that you're processing at the moment, that you just want to just, align in your truth and your focus. And so without vibrating anything out of whack, because we're not hip or we're not doing anything kind of like that in 2020. That is fact. Thank you. Have a beautiful day. Namaste.